What is the highest end new construction community in Temecula currently being sold? It's called ShaWood and it's located near Temecula wine country in the community of Sommers Bend. I'll give you the details and we'll do some touring as well. Hi, I'm Jessica with the Genung team and Real Broker. I am very excited to share with you this new community today because it's very unique. Not only is it unique to our area, but it's actually unique to the entire US. Sekisui House is a Japanese company and it is the parent company for the ShaWood community and Woodside Homes, which is the builder. Woodside Homes has several communities within Sommers Bend and I've been working with them and many clients buying in Sommers Bend since it opened back in 2020. ShaWood will consist of 57 homes at completion. ShaWood is by far the highest end sub-community being offered in Sommers Bend, and we'll get to the pricing in just a minute. But let's start with why is ShaWood so unique and what makes it special. Let's start with the construction aspect. This builder has focused on protecting you and your home from harsh weather, natural disasters, and related power outages. They have a proprietary framing system that I highly recommend you take a visit to their sales center to see the beams in person because they have a really impressive display. I'm told the framing system for these homes are manufactured and shipped from Japan and are custom for each home. Your normal tract home has lumber that is cut on site and nailed together, but ShaWood framing is constructed in Japan, which they claim makes it stronger, more precise, and offers more design flexibility. They use a combination of precision cut wood posts, beams, and metal joints that result in a home that is earthquake resistant and can withstand extreme weather. The timber they use is harvested at peak maturity from sustainably certified forest, and they plant 2 trees for every one that they take. The planks then go through a lamination and bonding process for extra strength, and it's also treated to protect against termites and moisture. The siding material used in the front of the home also really caught my eye. Bellburn is the name of the material, and it's a ceramic paneling that resists color fading, scratches, moisture, fire, and has even been tested to withstand large earthquakes with no major damage. I also noticed as I was touring that the eaves were boxed with stucco. My dad is a retired fire captain, and he always says that stucco boxed eaves provide superior fire protection to homes versus the typical wood eaves that we see. Solar panels and a Tesla battery storage system are included in every home. There is an upgrade option as well if you want to add more panels, batteries, and an additional EV charger. But ShaWood claims that the included solar package can achieve a zero energy home, meaning that the system can produce as much energy as your home consumes. Very cool. There are many more interesting details in regards to the construction, such as using airtight construction methods, advanced insulation, efficient lighting, and enhanced airflow, but we would be here all day. Let's move on and discuss some of the unique design features. For decades, ShaWood has researched and studied happiness and the relationship to our homes. Studies have long shown that there are health benefits for both adults and children living with nature, and that viewing dynamic nature scenes trigger a physical pleasure response in the brain. They have used what they've learned to create an ever-growing range of design options. Some examples are outdoor rooms included in every floor plan, 8-foot sliders are included with options for even larger sliders, soaring ceilings, atriums, and zero boundary thresholds that make a seamless transition from indoor to outdoor living areas. This means that you're not going to have any bumpy door jams breaking up the doorway to the outdoor living area. And you can even choose to carry the same flooring materials used inside to the outdoor living areas for an even more seamless flow. Here are a few more features not typically included in new build homes in our area, but that are included at ShaWood. Prep kitchens are included in all of the homes with an additional sink and refrigerator off the main kitchen. No more trekking to the garage to your second refrigerator. Upper cabinets are included in the kitchen as well. These are an option in some other communities in our area, but they can be a pricey option to add, so most of my clients pass on that. So it's great that they're included here, and with the ceiling heights at ShaWood, I think that you really need the uppers to balance out the scale. You don't want your ceilings to dwarf your cabinets. There are a lot of specialized lighting options such as cabinet undermount and toe kick lighting. Additional design options include innovative architecture, soaring ceilings, dramatic staircases, window walls, expansive glass doors, atriums, spa-like bathrooms, wine rooms, water filtration and air purification systems. Again, I could go on, but we're going to move on now. So how much are these homes going to cost you? That's what we're talking about next, and then we'll tour one of the models. Speaking of touring the models, the ShaWood Sales Center has been requesting that you make an appointment in order to tour. Big tip. As always with all new construction communities, make sure that you take your knowledgeable and experienced agent with you the very first time you visit a new construction community if you plan on having independent representation. Woodside Homes does enforce this policy, and if you do not, they will not likely later allow you independent representation, and instead your interests will be represented by the sales agent who works for the builder. ShaWood is offering cooperative broker compensation, meaning that the builder will pay your agent for your independent representation. Let's chat about the pricing, and I also want to give you some tips on how to use the website to look at the lots and what homes are available. You want to go to ShaWood.com to find the pricing. You are going to need to click on Sommers Bend here in the top right. If you scroll down, you will see the 7 different floor plans that they offer. They have 3 to 5 bedroom homes and range from 3,200 square feet to just under 5,000 square feet. 5 of the 7 floor plans are single story, meaning that only 2 are 2 stories. Only 3 of the 7 plans are modeled at the sales center. You'll see the base prices start at about $1.5 million on the plan 1 and go up to over $1.7 million on the plan 7. I want to emphasize that these are the base prices and do not include any lot premiums or design center or structural options. We're going to get to the actual price in just a minute. In the corner of the first picture on this page, click on the site plan. For this page to work for me properly, I had to open it up in full screen mode, but it's great that they have this detailed map online available because not all builders do this. You can see ShaWood is located down here at the southern entrance to Sommers Bend, and they have a separate section up here on Horse Trail. ShaWood residents have access to the Sommers Bend amenities, including a gorgeous pool area, clubhouse, and fitness center. There's also a new public sports park located right here, and there is miles of trails that go throughout this community. Back to the site map. The 3 blue colored lots are the models. The light tan lots are coming in the future but are not released yet. But what's cool is that if you click on any of these lots, a window will open telling you what floor plan is to be built on that lot and what the exterior style is going to be. We call this the elevation in the business. There are 3 elevation styles at ShaWood: Southwest, Farmhouse, and Prairie, and you can see a picture of what the home will look like when you click on the lot. Lastly, if you click on the dimensions button, it will show you some of the lot dimensions and measurements. These dimensions are helpful as a starting point, but you really need to walk the lots and get the lot diagrams from the sales center to really know what you're working with. I've looked at several of these lots, and there are many with large slopes in the back, which minimize the usable backyard space. So again, you really need to walk the lots to see what you're working with to make sure that you have enough usable space to do what you want to do in your backyard. Let's look at this lot here for an example to get a better idea on the pricing. This is the Uri, which is their plan 1, and it's the smallest home at 3,200 square feet. Really nice floor plan, I thought, and this is one of the homes being modeled. The base price, if you recall, is just over $1.5 million. This lot here is the Uri, lot 6, and it's in green, and it's available for sale, and it's listed at basically $1.7 million. Now, as typical for Woodside Homes, they have already spec'd out the homes in their first phase release, meaning that the price difference of about $200,000 between the base price and the asking price includes design center selections. This price also includes the lot premium. So as a rough guideline, go ahead and add about $200,000 to the base price of all of these plans. My opinion is that you need to add a pretty good amount of upgrades to these homes for them to look right. You don't want to go builder basic on a high-end product because it just won't do the home justice and it won't look right. Here's my thoughts on the pricing. The other highest end community in Sommers Bend was called Acacia. That one is sold out now. I had 4 clients purchase in that community in phases 1 and 2 when the prices were lower. But even back in phase 1 and 2 of that community, 3 out of my 4 clients did end up over $1 million. And then as the phases went on, the sales ended in that community because the builders always raise prices if the market allows it as the phases go on. Those homes were going for like 1.2 and 1.3, and the models were going for a little bit more. So ShaWood, it's definitely, it is a step or two up from Acacia, so I can see why they priced it where they priced it. But they're pushing the top end of the market for tract homes in our area. So I do think that it's worth it, and I think that they are likely going to get it. But like I have a couple buyers right now, they're in like the 1.5 range, but the $2 million buyers in our area, there's just not going to be as many of them. I think that they're going to be people like from other areas like Silicon Valley or San Diego or Orange County or LA that sold like $2 or $3 million homes and are going to be moving that equity into this community to get a brand new, really high-end home. Let's focus back on ShaWood and some details. Some of the homes will be gated and some will not be in the gated section depending on which lot you select. The monthly HOA fee if you're in the gated section is $304, and if you're not in the gated area, the monthly HOA fee will be $220. The total property tax rate, including special assessments and Melrose, is estimated to be about 1.7%. Before we tour, I want to let you know that next month I am bringing back my webinar, 7 Ways to Save Money When Buying a New Construction Home. It's a free webinar that I'll be giving live, and if you would like to sign up and be notified when that gets scheduled, I will leave the link down below in the description. I hope to see you there. Let's tour. The Yuri, Kiri, and Sakura plans are modeled at the ShaWood community. That's the plans 1, 3, and 7. We're going to tour the middle-size model, the Kiri, so you can get a feel for what the construction is like. I have video walkthroughs of the other 2 models as well. Just shoot me an email and I can send those right over, including the Sakura, which is the big daddy of the models with like a 2-story atrium. It's almost 5,000 square feet and it has 2 spacious 2-car garages. But for now, let's check out the Kiri. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We'll see you next week. Bye.